senior night. We want to celebrate all of our seniors. And tonight, presenting our seniors, presenting the celebration will be Dr. Christina Booker and Mr. Dennis Seville.
Welcome to senior night for fall sports here at Crossings Christian School. This is a night to honor our seniors that have represented CCS through the fall season. These seniors have spent many hours representing Crossings as student athletes. Each senior has been asked to select a coach or teacher that has made an impact on his or her education, and we will also share a few words from his or her parents.
At Crossings, we appreciate and honor the accomplishments of both the arts and athletics. Our first two seniors that we will recognize this evening are exceptional athletes, and they are in the musical The Wizard of Oz that premieres tonight at 7 p.m. We will recognize these two seniors first so that they can get ready for their performance.
Our first senior is Mr. Spencer Barnhill. Spencer is the son of Jason and Amy Barnhill. He's a member of cross country and tennis, jazz band, student council, Hope Squad, drama, Spanish club, and the chaplain committee. After graduation, Spencer plans to attend an undecided university with an undecided major. Spencer would like to thank Mr. Brown. He has encouraged, motivated, and loved Spencer in the many years of knowing him. Spencer's parents would like to share. We've watched you give 100% to school, friends, activities, and developing yourself into the best person you can be for the Lord. You inspire us while bringing so much joy to our family, and we are beyond thankful for the honor of being your parents. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Spencer Barnhill.
Our next senior is Miss Elle Rouse. Elle is the daughter of Brandon and Shauna Rouse. She is a member of softball, cross country, and track, and has also participated in basketball and soccer. After graduation, Elle plans to attend the University of Tulsa to continue her softball career and major in biological sciences. Elle would like to thank Mrs. Mack for the impact she has made on her. Mrs. Mack is consistently portraying the character of Jesus to Elle by showing unfailing love, forgiveness, and consistency in her life.
Next, we will recognize our senior football players. Our first senior is Mr. Cole Crawford. Cole is the son of Wendy Brady. He is a one-year member of the baseball team and a four-year member of the football team. After graduation, Cole plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in business. He would like to thank Coach Wyke. He's taught him how to be a good person, a man of God, and taught him to rise up. He uses the sport that Cole loves most and turns it into a lesson of life. Cole's mom would like to share Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I'm so proud of you, Cole, and all your accomplishments, and I know that you have a bright future ahead of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cole Crawford.
You just got to push it.
One part that we missed from Elle's parents would like to share with Elle Romans 12:12. Rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer. Elle, we are so proud of the young woman you have become. We are so excited to see what you do next. We know it will be amazing. Continue on your path with God and believe in yourself, and there will be nothing you can't accomplish. We love you, Dad, Mom, Evan, Emmy, Eston. Our next senior is Mr. Preston Mahan. Preston is the son of Chris Mahan and Vera Mahan and Mark Hargrove. Preston is a one-year member of the wrestling team and a four-year member of the baseball and football teams. After graduation, Preston plans to attend an undecided university with an undecided major. He would like to thank Mr. Reedy because of the many important life lessons he has taught Preston. Preston's parents would like to share Hebrews 12:1. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. Live big. Chase your dreams and let your light shine bright. I love getting to be a passenger along for the ride. You always keep me on my toes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Preston Mahan.
Our next senior is Mr. Ian Horton. Ian is the son of David and Kelly Horton. He is a member of football, track, debate, and esports. After graduation, Ian plans to attend Southern Nazarene University with an undecided major. He would like to thank Mr. Seville because he provides him with the opportunity to do the thing he loves the most, argue. Ian's parents would like to share Psalms 27:14. Trust the Lord, be brave and strong, and trust the Lord. Ian, keep being a light for God and encouraging others. Believe in your God-given gifts. We are so proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ian Horton.
Our next senior is Mr. Blake Meek. Blake is the son of Caleb and Marty Meek. Blake is a 4-year member of the football team and a 3-year member of soccer. After graduation, Blake plans to attend an undecided university to continue playing football or rugby and major in business. He would like to thank Coach Cleaver for trusting and believing in him and pushing him to reach his full potential. Coach Cleaver has been a great role model for Blake. Blake's parents would like to share 1 Kings 18:46. Then the Lord gave special strength to Elijah. He tucked his cloak into his belt and ran ahead of Ahab's chariot all the way to the entrance of Jezreel. Blake, we pray the Lord will give you special strength like he gave Elijah when he outran the horses and chariots of Ahab. May you always outrun your enemies and be successful in everything you do. You are our favorite first child. Love, Mom, Dad, Savannah, Nick, and Clay. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Blake Meek.
Our next senior is Mr. Gary Cooper Mullinax. Cooper is the son of Jennifer Mullinax. He is a member of the varsity football and basketball teams. After graduation, Cooper plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in accounting and finance. He would like to thank Mr. Hinnicky for pushing him to be the best person he can be. He consistently pushes Cooper to stay on the right path and focus on what is most important, fulfilling the life God has created for us and living for the glory of him. Cooper's mom would like to share John 8:12. When Jesus spoke again to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Cooper, you are such a blessing. You are worthy just because you are you. You do not have to prove yourself to anyone. We love you, Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Cooper Mullinax.
Our next senior is Mr. Knox Nave. Knox is the son of Jason and Jaron Nave. He is a member of football, basketball, and soccer. After graduation, Knox plans to attend Liberty University and major in graphic design and business. He would like to thank Coach Shank because he was the first to welcome Knox on his team and accept him when he moved to a new school his senior year. Knox's parents would like to share 1 Kings chapter 2, verses 2-3. Be strong, act like a man, and observe what the Lord requires. Walk in obedience in him and keep his decrees and commands, his laws and regulations, as is written in the law of Moses. Do this so that you may prosper in all you do and wherever you go. Knox, you have given our family so much laughter, love, and joy. We are proud of you, and may you pursue the Lord always. Love, Mom, Dad, and Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Knox Nave.
Our next senior is Mr. Justin Walraven. Justin is the son of Jeff and Judy Walraven. He's a CCS lifer and a member of football, Hope Squad, and National Honor Society. After graduation, Justin plans to attend an undecided university and major in computer science. He would like to thank Coach Patterson for the great Christian role model he is and how he's helped guide him through his walk with God. Justin appreciates his encouragement and patience as a teacher and a coach. Justin's parents would like to share Proverbs 3:3-4. Let not mercy and truth forsake you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart, and so find favor and high esteem in the sight of God and man. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Justin Walraven.
Our next senior is Mr. Silas Ward. Silas is the son of Trent and Kim Ward. He is a 4-year member of the football and baseball teams. After graduation, Silas plans to attend the University of Oklahoma with an undecided major. He would like to thank Coach Jenkins. She has always told him the truth and pushed him to achieve greater things in life. Silas's parents would like to share Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. Silas, Keep using the abilities God has given you. He has a unique purpose just for you, and we are beyond blessed to watch as you continue to grow in Him. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Silas Ward.
Our next senior is Mr. Peyton Brady. Peyton is the son of David and Lynn Brady. He is a member of soccer and football. After graduation, Peyton plans to attend Baylor University and major in accounting. Peyton would like to thank Mr. Seville, a kind and relatable teacher who has been his small group leader and helped make Peyton the man he is today. Peyton could always talk to him when he's stressed or uneasy. Mr. Seville's positive and upbeat attitude is something Peyton strives to be like every day. Peyton's parents would like to share Micah 6:8. He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly and to love mercy and to walk humbly with your God. Peyton, it's been wonderful watching you grow into someone with strong values and good judgment. Live your dreams grounded in faith and love. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Peyton Brady.
Our next senior is Miss Lauren Hart. Lauren is the daughter of Charles and Ronea Hart. She is a football manager and a member of National Honor Society, Student Council, and tennis. After graduation, Lauren plans to attend an undecided university and major in kinesiology. She would like to thank Coach Keithley because he has always been there to talk and has been a great role model to all his students. Lauren's dad would like to share Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Lauren, as my firstborn, when you reached out and grabbed my finger, you grabbed my heart. I am forever thankful that God holds you in his hand and has a wonderful future planned for you. Love, Dad. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lauren Hart.
Our next senior is Miss Avery Reisner. Avery is the daughter of Jay and Mandy Reisner. She's a football manager, member of Hope Squad, tennis, and senior class vice president. After graduation, Avery plans to attend an undecided university with an undecided major. She would like to thank Coach Keithley, even though he won't let them play Christmas music at football practice before November 1st. Avery's parents would like to share Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit you may abound in hope. Avery, you are witty, loyal, honest, strong, and kind. Never be so kind you forget to be clever. Never be so clever you forget to be kind. Love you to the moon and Saturn, Mom and Dad. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Avery Reisner.
Our next senior is Miss Mia Reisner. Mia is the daughter of Jay and Mandy Reisner. She is an athletic trainer and a member of soccer, student council, cross country, Hope Squad, orchestra, and National Honor Society, and is the senior class president. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Arkansas and major in nursing. She would like to thank Coach Jenkins because she is always there and has been a great role model for her. Mia's parents would like to share Psalms 68:3. But the righteous shall be glad. They shall exult before God. They shall be jubilant with joy. Mia, remember when Dumbledore said, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if only one remembers to turn on the light? Thank you for turning on the lights everywhere you go. You have no idea how much we love you, Mom and Dad. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mia Reisner.
Our next senior is Miss Grace Starkey. Grace is the daughter of Stephen and Amy Starkey. She is an athletic trainer and member of the Student Council. After graduation, Grace plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and major in interior design. She would like to thank Mrs. Mack for being so welcoming to her as a new student this year. Mrs. Mack is very wise and consistently encourages her to walk with Christ and points her toward the Lord. Grace's parents would like to share 2 Corinthians 4:18. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. We love you so much, Grace, and are beyond proud of you. Continue to seek Jesus and put him first in all that you do. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Grace Starkey.
Our next senior, representing cross country, is Miss Bronwyn Link. Bronwyn is the daughter of Brian and Piper Link. She is a member of cross country, track, cheer, orchestra, student council, and is a chapel worship leader. After graduation, Bronwyn plans to attend the University of Mississippi and major in math, architecture, or science. She would like to thank Mrs. Bounds for the past 8 years of being her orchestra teacher. She has taught her to love and appreciate music and the violin. Bronwyn will miss spending first hour with her every day. Bronwyn's parents would like to share Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit. We love you, B, and we are so thankful for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bronwyn Link.
Our next senior, representing cross country and band, Mr. Nathan Bond. Nathan is the son of Gary and Wendy Bond. He is a member of cross country, track, band, and National Honor Society. After graduation, Nathan plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in chemistry. He would like to thank Coach Pierce for helping him become a better runner and a better person. Nathan's parents would like to share Colossians 1:9-10. We have not stopped praying for you. We continually ask God to fill you with the knowledge of his will through wisdom and understanding that the Spirit gives, so that you may live a life worthy of the Lord and please him in every way, bearing fruit in every good work, growing in the knowledge of God. Nathan, your hard work and dedication to schoolwork and activities have been inspiring. Keep working hard and seeking God in this next chapter of your life. We can't wait to see what the Lord has planned for you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nathan Bond.
Our next senior is Miss Rachel Mulder. Rachel is the daughter of Mark and Ann Mulder. She is a member of soccer, cross country, pit orchestra, and jazz band. After graduation, Rachel plans to attend the University of Oklahoma and pursue a career in physical therapy. She would like to thank Mr. Brown. His sense of humor and encouraging words always brighten her day. Rachel's parents would like to share Psalm 28:7. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and I am helped. Therefore my heart greatly rejoices, and with my song I will praise him. Rachel, you have a quiet, beautiful, and encouraging spirit. As you complete your senior year and move into the next phase in your life, may you continue to know God's love for you and share it with those around you, being his hands and feet in this world, a bright, shining beacon of God's love. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rachel Mulder.
Our next senior is Mr. Anthony Taylor. Anthony is the son of Stacy Taylor. He is a member of wrestling, golf, cross country, band, National Honor Society, Spanish Club, and robotics. After graduation, Anthony plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in mechanical engineering. He would like to thank Mrs. Lux. She has always been there for him and has taught him many things about building and leading a team. She has been someone he can go to when he is down and needs someone to talk to. Anthony's mom would like to share 2 Corinthians 5:7, for we live by faith, not by sight. Anthony, success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Anthony Taylor.
The final group of seniors we will recognize is our senior band members. Our first senior is Miss Lauren Asbury. Lauren is the daughter of Jeff and Sonny Asbury. She is a member of Student Council, National Honor Society, band, volleyball, and tennis. After graduation, Lauren plans to attend an undecided university and major in pre-med or nursing. She would like to thank Mrs. Stevens because she always knows how to brighten her day and shows her students constant grace and kindness. Lauren's parents would like to share Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works with which God prepared in advance for us to do. We are so blessed to be a part of your amazing journey. We are incredibly proud of how far you have come and love you to pieces. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Lauren Asbury.
Our next senior is Mr. Bryce Butler. Bryce is the son of Kevin and Ann Butler. He is a member of Spanish Club, Student Council, National Honor Society, tennis, archery, band leadership, concert band, pep band, jazz band, drumline, percussion ensemble, and pit orchestra. After graduation, Bryce plans to attend the University of Colorado at Colorado Springs and major in criminal justice with a minor in psychology, and has plans to become a marriage and family therapist. He would like to thank Mr. Brown for believing in him and pushing him to be better. Bryce always feels that he can talk to him and will receive valuable feedback. Thank you, Mr. Brown, for being such a great role model. Bryce's parents would like to share 1 Corinthians 10:31. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. Bryce, we could not be more proud of you and can't wait to see how God continues to guide you. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bryce Butler.
Our next senior is Miss Elizabeth Castaneda. Elizabeth is the daughter of Daniel and Teresa Castaneda. She is a member of National Honor Society, Art Club, Spanish Club, esports, volleyball, jazz band, and pit orchestra. After graduation, Elizabeth plans to attend Oklahoma City University and major in game design and animation. She would like to thank Mr. Brown for his kind heart and great sense of humor. Elizabeth's parents would like to share Matthew 19:26. With God, all things are possible. You are such a blessing, Elizabeth. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elizabeth Castaneda.
Our next senior is Miss Andrea de Leon Barrios. Andrea is the daughter of Amilcar de Leon and Maria de Leon. She is a member of band, pit orchestra, cross country, Hope Squad, Spanish Club, and National Honor Society. After graduation, Andrea plans to attend an undecided university and major in criminology. She would like to thank Mr. Brown because he always believes in her and uplifts her during her hardest times. Andrea's parents would like to share Ephesians 4:29. Don't use foul or abusive language. Let everything you say be good and helpful so that your words will be an encouragement to those who hear them. We will be with you no matter what, unconditionally, and you are our precious daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Andrea de Leon Barrios.
Our next senior is Mr. Matthew Hooper. Matthew is the son of Scott and Michelle Hooper. He is a member of basketball, track, Hope Squad, Link Crew, jazz band, concert band, and National Honor Society. After graduation, Matthew plans to attend Baylor University and major in kinesiology and go to physical therapy school. He would like to thank Mr. Brown because he made band fun while still having high expectations. He always has an open door policy to come in and talk with him in his office. Matthew's parents would like to share Ephesians 4:32. Be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as in Christ God forgave you. Matthew, we are so proud of the godly young man you have become and all you have accomplished while at Crossings. We are so excited for you to graduate and follow God's will in the next chapter of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Matthew Hooper.
Our next senior is Miss Abby Klinkenbeard. Abby is the daughter of Daniel and Amy Klinkenbeard. She's a member of band, volleyball, student council, and tennis. After graduation, Abby plans to attend an undecided university with plans to be a surgical nurse. She would like to thank Dr. Booker for making class fun and entertaining, yet teaching so much. Abby's parents would like to share Isaiah 40:31. But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. Abby, your faith in God will always be with you, strengthening you, guiding you, and keeping you in God's protection. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Abby Klinkenbeard.
Our next senior is Mr. Ethan Hill. Ethan is the son of Grant and Vanessa Hill. He is a member of golf, esports, Spanish Club, and drumline. After graduation, Ethan plans to attend Oklahoma Christian University and major in computer science and programming with game design and animation. He would like to thank Mr. Henneke. Without him, he still would not know how the trigonometric functions work. His method of teaching has encouraged Ethan to continue in his school career. Ethan's parents would like to share, remember the words in Micah 6:8, do justice, love kindness, and walk humbly with your God, and everything else will fall into place. Ethan, we are so proud of you and excited for what lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Ethan Hill.
Our next senior is Miss Madison Liebel. Madison is the daughter of William Liebel. She is a member of band, National Honor Society, and theater arts. After graduation, Madison plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in sociology. She would like to thank Mr. Brown for teaching her how to be a leader in all aspects of life. He is always there to guide and direct her, both spiritually and musically. Madison's dad would like to share Joshua 1:9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Congrats, Maddie. We are proud of all you've accomplished and look forward to seeing you thrive in your next chapter of life. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Madison Liebel.
Our next senior is Mr. Armin Propes. Armin is the son of Brett and Carlene Propes. He is a member of band, jazz band, percussion ensemble, and drumline, pick orchestra, tennis, and National Honor Society. After graduation, Armin plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in computer science. He would like to thank Mr. Brown for everything he's taught him, extending beyond music. Everything from driving lessons to concerts will be with him as some of those most important moments of his life. Armin's parents would like to share, remember Colossians 3:17, which says, and whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. Armin, we love you and are so excited to celebrate all of your senior year moments. In and out of the classroom, continue to do your best and make great memories. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Armin Propes.
Our next senior is Mr. Cooper Shepard. Cooper is the son of Nathan and Katie Shepard. He is a member of band, jazz band, drumline, student council, academic team, robotics, and Hope Squad. After graduation, Cooper plans to attend an undecided university and major in computer and electrical engineering. He would like to thank Mrs. Denman for her constant support and encouragement. Cooper's parents would like to share Hebrews 12:1-2. Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. Cooper, we are so proud of you and the person you have become. We love you. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cooper Shepard.
Our next senior is Miss Reagan Tollefson. Reagan is the daughter of Brad and Beth Tollefson. She is a 4-year member of jazz band president, concert band, band drum major, and librarian. National Honor Society, Hope Squad, student council, academic team, is a National Merit semifinalist, and a 4-time bassoon all-state member. After graduation, Reagan plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in chemical engineering and music performance. She would like to thank Mr. Brown. He has made an impact by teaching her how to be a leader in all parts of her life. He has always been there to guide and direct her both spiritually and musically. Reagan's parents would like to share Philippians 4:7. The peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your heart and your mind in Christ Jesus. Reagan, we are beyond thankful for you and your dedication in all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, Reagan Tollefson.
Our next senior is Mr. Jacob Wagner. Jacob is the son of David and Susan Wagner. He is a member of tennis, band, cross country, National Honor Society, and esports. After graduation, Jacob plans to attend an undecided university and major in finance. He would like to thank Mr. Brown because he always encourages us to do more and provides opportunities to find success as a group and individually. Jacob's parents would like to share Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. We are very proud of you and love you dearly. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jacob Wagoner.
Our next senior of the evening is Mr. Dagum Worku. Dagum is the son of Hiwat and Tefera Worku. He is a member of jazz band, wrestling, soccer, and Spanish club. After graduation, Dagum plans to attend an undecided university and major in mechanical aerospace engineering. He would like to thank Mr. Brown for always pushing him to do more. He takes the time to know his students on a personal level. He has been a great mentor not only in music, but also in life. Dagum's parents would like to share Isaiah 41:10. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, I will help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Dag, we are so proud of you for coming this far and can't wait for the things you will accomplish in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dagum Worku. Let's give all of our seniors and their families one final round of applause. Thank you for attending senior night this evening.
Football fans, if you would please stand for our prayer tonight. Tonight's prayer will be presented by Harrison Pierce, followed by our national anthem.
Bow your heads and pray with me, please. Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for this beautiful night to be able to come together and enjoy this game that so many of us enjoy, God. I pray that you keep our athletes safe. And I pray that our seniors feel appreciated and know that they have glorified God in this school through their gifts and actions here. God, I pray that you bless this night. Allow our officials, volunteers, athletes to feel appreciated, known, and keep us safe and healthy. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
It takes many volunteers to make game nights here at Crossing such an enjoyable and fun experience. We thank these volunteers who are examples of what Jesus told us in Matthew 20:28, that the Son of Man came not to be served but to serve and give his life as a ransom for many. Tonight, we want to take just a second and recognize all of the volunteers and thank them for their many hours of sacrifice and work here at Crossings. Our chain gang, Nick Rouse, Jay Ridley, Ryan Beebe, and Bill Mashmeyer. Our press box personnel, Shane Dowdy, Chad Warmington, Eric Minsel, Jason Mendenhall, and the voice of the nights, Bubba Sims. Our video and filming crew, Matthew Henneke, Nana Dwuma, Claire McAllister, and Mark Hargrove. Our Squirtle live stream crew, cameramen, Anthony DeFabio and Logan Daggs. Our play-by-play in color, Todd Lovelace, Ross Lovelace, and Reed Lovelace. Our inflatable helmet crew, Caleb Meek, David Taylor, Debray Ayala, Kyle Franz, and Mark Matthews. Our athletic trainer, Jessica Jenkins, and her student trainers. Our team doctor, Dr. Austin Taylor. Our development director, Miss Terry Inman. Our spirit store director, Wendy Mazza. Our campus security team, Kyle Taylor, who's the Crossings Community Church and CCS head of security. Our game night campus security officers, Sergeant Don Hull, Special Agent Rick Zimmer, Deputy Del Cheatham, Retired Deputy Renee Gunn, Deputy Kathy Foote, and Deputy Miranda Morrell. Our CCS resource officers, Sergeant Don Hull, Susan Parkins, and Steve Smith. Our head of maintenance, Bob Miller, and his assistant, Dalton Leonard. The head of custodial services here, Carlos Perez and his staff. Our booster club president, Brandy Jackson. Our concessions coordinator, Marcy Bearden. Our booster board members, Lane Baker, Shannon Rowe, Kim Ward, Vera Mahan, and Garrett Bell. And then all of our booster members and parents who help with concessions. And finally, all of our staff who work the gate, our band members, our band director, Michael Brown and Garrett Johnson, our cheer and palm squads, and all of our coaches. Please, let's give them a big round of applause for making football game night such a fun and unifying experience here at Crossings. Thank you, everyone.
Once again, we'd like to welcome everyone. Special welcome to our Kellyville ponies. In a few minutes, we'll have our coin toss. Our officials tonight, James Ferris, Brett Cash, Mike Self, Angel Molina, and Philip Weiss. At this time, fans are invited to form spirit lines on the field. Crossing's captains tonight, number 44 Blake Meek, Cooper Molinex, and Silas Ward. Kellyville will receive.
Good evening, football fans. We are glad that you have joined us tonight, this Thursday night football game. Obviously, with weather coming up tomorrow, they decided to move this game to Thursday night, so we're happy to be with you. My name's Todd Lovelace. I am sitting in for my son Ross, who is working for the Thunder tonight and cannot be here on this Thursday night. So I've got a friend with me, Mr. Chase Dewey. Hi, Chase.
Hello, Todd. And I'm filling in for your other son, Reed Lovelace, for at least most of the first half.
That's right.
But I'm happy to be here.
We are happy to have you here. So we're excited for the last home game of the season for the Knights, and they're playing the Kellyville Ponies tonight, a district game that will be, let's just say, interesting. The Crossings Knights are 7-2 overall, 4-2 in the district, and Kellyville is 3-6 overall and 1-5 in the district. So will be a fun night, and the seniors tonight will get to enjoy their last home game together. So here we go for the kickoff here. And I apologize, I don't have my binoculars, so I'm not going to be able to help much with the names, the numbers here.
Well, the ball just fell off the tee. I can help you with that.
Thank you. You know, I'm old, so I can't see these numbers anymore. Although the ponies numbers, I might be able to do.
They are big. If
Yes.
you can't read the ponies number, I'll help Laura get you a eye appointment scheduled.
Very good, very good.
Oh, we're going to hold it.
Yep.
It is windy down there.
It is. It's a
It's gusty.
15-mile-an-hour wind going from the south to the north tonight, about 73 degrees. Good night for football.
It is, and it will be interesting to see how much with the wind gusts. I mean, if you can just look over at the American flag over there, you can't see it on the broadcast. But Todd, if you look at that, I wonder how much it's going to play into the passing game. I know that wind, especially on the high school level, can disrupt, and you think you'd get used to it in Oklahoma, but you just can't. Not when it's gusting this much.
And not in golf. Those are the two sports you can't get used
golf.
to. So Kellyville's got the ball at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10. First play from the scrimmage is a
must be a penalty,
penalty,
or they weren't ready. I don't see a flag. I think we're just going to start it over.
That was just a practice round. Now we're ready for the real.
I got
snap
excited
here.
there. We had Bennett Baker that was already in the backfield on that far end. I was like, come on.
Connor Norris is the quarterback for the Ponies. He's a senior, 17 touchdowns on the year, and I think they throw the ball quite a bit. So here's first play, he's throwing the ball.
And he got hit hard. He got hit hard by Blake Meeks.
And I would not.
Oh, they're going to throw a penalty on that too, roughing the passer. That's going to be 15.
Okay, so the pass was incomplete, but Blake Meek, as you said, hit the quarterback late, and I have this big bar in my way, and I could not see that.
Well, I could. I have a little bit of a better view.
I just saw the replay.
Yeah,
that was nasty.
It was a big hit. The quarterback's always going to get protected in football, and it was probably a little late. The crazy thing is he still somehow got that ball to where it could have been catchable.
Yeah. So they got 1st and 10 again, now from the 35.
That was great coverage on that end.
Number 6 with the rush.
About
That
4
is
yards.
Ian Anderson, the senior. About looks like 5 yards in the carry. 2nd and 5 here.
Uncharacteristic to see big runs, especially early in the game against the Knights. I know that their run defense is pretty legit.
Stout. Yeah.
Those linebackers with Ward and there you go. That's more like it. Oh, you got a tackle though.
Got out of about 3 tackles there, and ended up getting all the way down to looks like 3rd and 3 maybe. So man, he was behind the line, tackled 3 times, and somehow was able to escape from that.
Yeah, they collapsed well. They filled in their gaps, and then Blake did his best to atone for his sin on that on that late hit by containing the edge and only letting that get to about a 1-yard gain.
3rd and 3, it's a handoff, and again, it's nothing on that play.
Silas Ward on the tackle.
So number 13, Ayers, another senior wide receiver, came around for a wide receiver handoff. Silas Ward, the senior, who is Mr. Everything on this team. He has just been an amazing player for Crossings over his career at linebacker and running back.
I do have a good little anecdote about Silas Ward that I think he might be fun of me sharing. But I remember when Silas was about 4 years old, and I was teaching him the 5 points of contact that all good running backs need to have. And so I take a little bit of credit in the formation of Silas Ward's football game.
As you should, yes.
But man, he is an exciting player,
really
great
is.
talent, awesome kid, and I'm excited for him. I hope he feels honored tonight, and I hope all the seniors just take advantage of this last home game, and it'd be awesome for Silas to maybe have his best game yet as a Knight.
That'd be amazing.
Same with Blake Meeks.
Luke Olson with the return there. Gives the Knights the ball on the 41-yard line. Great field position to start this first possession for the Knights.
It'd be fun to see him take a shot early with the wind behind you. No, we're just going to hand off to Silas, and he might go. He's gone. There you go.
Gone.
That's senior night. What did we just say? It'd be awesome for him to have
It's a 59-yard, is that right?
It's about 59 yards.
59
First touch of the
yard
game, touchdown. That's efficient running right there.
Wow.
Good for Silas Ward. Coming off of us talking about a great senior night. That's
There
a
you
good
go.
way to start it off.
It's a good way to start your senior night. If Ross were here on this call, it would have been much more animated. I don't have that in my system, so I apologize. It's a 2-point conversion.
They got it.
It looks good. Number
7.
That is Bennett McKim with the reception.
It looks like his
2-point
jersey's a
conversion.
little ripped.
First play and gets a ripped jersey.
Yeah, it was ripped before the game.
Oh.
So if we had a reporter down on the field, that could be some good intel as to what happened
We need a
there.
reporter on the field.
Maybe that's style.
Kate Lovelace is down there on the Palm team down there on the field. Maybe she could, get a microphone. And
Let's
ask
get
a
her
few
an
questions.
earpiece. Let's get her an ear pierce. She probably has her ears pierced already.
Pierced. Well, that was fast. What is that? Was that 2 plays and a touchdown?
It was one.
1 play.
They
Okay,
they had a decent return to get good field position, and then Silas busts open for a 50-plus yard rush, and now the Knights are up 8-0. It'll be interesting to see. With Kellyville being a predominantly passing team, they like to air it out. Again, the wind affects that a little bit, but you can't panic too quickly if you're Kellyville because, again, just because the record says one thing, those teams who like to pass the ball a lot of weird stuff can happen, and you're never really out of games. So it'll be interesting to see how the Knights react to that. They might be a heavy run offense and just try to hold a lead.
The Ponies do give up 43 points a game in district play.
Well, that's probably why they're throwing the ball a lot.
Yes. Penalty on the kickoff, which is unique.
Yeah, they're just a little too excited. Beat the kicker to it, and it's going to push him back 5 yards, but hey, at least wins at your back.
Number 16, this is Charlie Cook, is the place kicker here.
The official seems to be explaining something.
All right, so here we go again. Charlie Cook with the kickoff. Let's see what he can do with the wind. And
It's
he
low,
pretty good.
and it's going to be returned.
That is number 11.
Great tackle. I believe
Justin Miles, which is their main running back, the senior, 12 touchdowns on the year, brought that back. So he's their workhorse.
that was great That was great on the night special team to contain that. Those low kicks make it really hard on your coverage because the ball's traveling back there quicker, and so you want to get it high in the air. You want to kick it out of the end zone so that your special teams has more time to actually make a play. That's a great break on the ball.
Great break on the ball. That's another senior. That's Peyton Brady, I believe.
And those passes, remind me number 2's name. You got him over here somewhere. The quarterback for Kellyville. Those passes are underrated with their difficulty. You don't expect it, but when you're going from one hash to the other side of the field, that's a long pass.
It is, especially against the wind. Number 6 with the rush, and he's tackled well behind the line.
Yeah, that's that night's run defense that we are just talking about. They fill their gaps well, and they get in the backfield, and it's really hard to break anything even more than 2 yards against this defense. They're just so strong up front, that front 7, and that's just that. That first run for 5 yards was like, whoa, you're not used to seeing that, and now everything's going backwards since then.
A third down and about 6 yards to go.
I wouldn't. They're probably going to rush here. Yeah, they are.
Nope.
Silas.
Nice pass completed for a first down. It's number 13.
Good zip on the ball there.
Yeah, Caden Ayers, senior for the Ponies. Good for a first down.
The bootleg there really saved them because Knights were coming, and if you watch here, Silas, his bootleg just gives him enough time, and then he just like that.
And he was being rushed pretty well, the quarterback, and so he throws it out of bounds.
And that won't be intentional grounding. He was outside the tackle boxes. There was not really a receiver in that area, and I'm actually not. I think it barely got past the line of scrimmage, but because he's outside the tackle boxes, you can do that.
And
Smart
that was,
play.
Justin Walraven on the rush. Another senior. Justin's had a phenomenal career.
Silas Ward again. Oh.
Just missed the tackle, but followed up with number 5, Bennett Bell, who's a sophomore. That was a good pursuit angle by Bennett Bell.
When you have linebackers like the Knights do, it's interesting. You got 3 linemen down, but you're playing your spur and your bandit on the outside. So it's basically you have 5 people down. That's hard for an offensive line to take care of. Looked like a screen that just imploded. Man, He's going to get it. What a play.
Yeah. So quarterback scrambles and gets the first down after looked like he was going to lose 5 or 6 yards on a sack. And he just put on a really good move on Cooper Molinex and was able to reverse direction and sprint down the sideline for a first down.
Yeah, it looked like a screenplay that just got blown up, and then he had the decency of mind to be like, okay, I'm just going to go for it. And wow, that's a big long pickup for Kellyville.
It's a handoff to number 6, Ian Anderson again, senior. And he gets a healthy 8 yards.
One thing you need to watch, there's a lot of missed tackles early on right now with the Knights. They're containing, but this first tackle, they got to wrap up. Oh!
Pass to number 13, and he bobbled it and was able to have great concentration and keep a hold of that.
Yeah, there's going to be a penalty on that. It's going to go against Kellyville.
Yeah.
Number 13.
A little extra push.
On Kellyville. That's Caden Ayers. He did not like getting thrown down, but that is the sport of football.
He did get thrown down pretty hard.
He got thrown down, and he was not appreciative of it. It's a great catch. And then, I got these headphones on, so I don't know if a whistle was blown down there. But if a whistle wasn't blown, you played till the end of the play. And even if it's dirty, you can't go after him.
Yeah, the second guy always gets caught. But that actually was a clean play. He just threw him down pretty violently, and he just didn't like it. So that puts them back behind the chains. Looks like it's going to be third and, let's see.
Third and about 17 is what it looks like from here.
17 or 18.
That might be 20.
17.
Yeah, about 7. Yeah, about 8. Yeah, 17.
So let's see what they do. third and long here. I would guess a pass here.
You want to pick up about 10 yards here, then maybe go.
Oh, screen. Nice. Number 7 for the Knights. That was Bennett McKim with a nice block on that pass because that screen was set up well. And he just didn't get the football up high enough. So it's 4th down and 17.
Kellyville had a great play design there where the wide receiver will come out like he's moving, and then he moves backwards to the ball, allowing the blockers to get downfield. And that play sets you up to, if this is about 4th and 8, 4th and 5 in that territory, you go for it again. So it was actually a really great play call. Good on Knight's end to stop it.
Yeah, I just watched that play over again, and they had it covered really well. So if he would have caught that, he would have been down as soon as he caught the ball. Very good coverage on that screen. Well coached. They knew exactly what was happening.
That play design is brought to you by Sean McVay. He loves using that out at Los Angeles, especially with Cooper Kupp. But you'll see it now trickle down to the college football scene where these wide receivers will take 2 steps, but it's a screen, so all the blockers are getting out and they come back and move towards the ball. It's a little dump-off pass, and if you get someone who's quick enough, it busts open every time.
So the Knights have the ball. Second play of offense for them is a pass out to 34. That is Peyton Brady, the senior. Peyton Brady gets a reception. It is 2nd down and 3. Maybe a long.
2nd down and 4, and not exciting as your first play on offense, but still 6 yards every time. You're going to end up in the end zone. Middle of the field's wide open right here, Todd. Just saying.
It's Silas Ward on the handoff around the end for a 1st down. Got him around the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st down for the Knights.
It appears as Kellyville is playing a man defense on the Knights with 1 safety back. At least on this last play, that's what they were doing. If they're going to continue to do that, watch the Knights run these crossing patterns, middle of the field, deep balls, especially with the wind behind you. You can maybe go for one. So I wouldn't be surprised right here with a play action, and you go deep in the middle of the field.
So roll out to his left. It's a long pass, and it is a little bit overthrown. It's a hard pass for a left-handed quarterback.
He was thrown to Luke Olson, and, Luke at one point was trying to high point the ball, and I think if he just keeps running, he maybe gets that. It might have been a little bit out of bounds over his head still, but I think he was looking to high point that.
Luke Olson has had a sensational year as a junior, and both on both offense and defense. I don't know how many interceptions he has, but I would guess around 5 or 6. He's had just a tremendous season. A fun kid to watch.
That one just got away from him.
Yeah, 2nd and 10, and just overthrew that receiver on the side.
I don't know if maybe that was a miscommunication between the quarterback and wide receiver where that's like an 8-yard button and he ran a 5 or what it was, but there was something there. Regardless, happy to get away from that with just an incomplete pass because usually when you sail it, that can go the other way.
Yeah. It's too bad he didn't do a stop and go because that would have been a touchdown.
Here comes the
Nate's
rush.
Rolling again. Number 3 with the reception, and he has got the 1st down.
Wow.
That's Evan Krotz.
Second effort for Evan Krotz right there. Gets him the 1st down. Made something out of nothing on about a 7-yard route. Fights. Doesn't just get it. Fought for 3 yards.
Great reception. Great move by the young man. He's a junior. Great basketball player, too. Good kid, Evan Krotz. Nice move, and way to fight for the 1st down. Somebody was on his ankles, and he just kept pulling him.
It's a game of inches.
1st down and 10. Here we go. Handoff to Silas Ward off to the left. And it's a 1st down. He picks up about 12 yards on the rush.
I think with that 3rd rush, his average per rush right now is about 26 yards. So
that's not bad.
Look to keep feeding him. We got some fresh legs coming in on the Kellyville side. This is what I'm saying. When you get the early lead that quick and you're playing against a team who's predominantly pass, when you get the ball, the time of possession game really evolves into like keep away. And so watch Crossings just methodically work down this with 10-plus play drives for the rest of the
quarterback
right here. He might. Oh.
I love watching him run. He's just so quick. Nate Rouse, quarterback, keeps it, gets about 8 yards. But, man, that's a great play. I watched him put that play in 2 weeks ago when they won here at home. And it was the first time I'd seen Crossings run it. They ran it about 4 times, I want to say, and it worked great every time.
Yeah, he's quick here. If he just keeps out on this.
He had two
blockers on the outside. If he keeps out, he might score a touchdown there.
Passes the ball, right in the middle. Luke Olson hit off his hands, but I think it was deflected.
It was tipped first, and those are always weird to try to get your hands on because you have it the whole way, and then it gets nicked, and now you're having to adjust in a short amount of time. So good hands on the defensive line.
Yeah.
To deflect that. Let's see who that was.
I like the play call.
Yeah, it just got tipped by 50.
Yeah, linebacker.
Just enough to break it up.
So 3rd and 2, they're going to run the ball. Nate's going to pitch it, and it's
wow.
Man, Silas kept. It was not a great pitch. He bobbled it.
Probably shouldn't have pitched it.
No, I would have kept it. I don't think he gained anything from the pitch, but it is a first down.
It is a first down. Great hands there by Silas to catch it, bobble it while getting hit, and get the first down. But let's watch this again. Yeah, they commit. Well, that's just really well defended by Kellyville.
He would have had the first down if he would have just cut it up.
That's a business decision on the quarterback's end. I love it.
All right, so it's first down. Handoff to Silas Ward, going to his right.
Oh, here.
He reverses direction.
He might do it. Touchdown. Wow.
Nice.
Man, Silas is probably so bummed that Ross isn't here because he'd have such better calls on the touchdowns. I get captivated just watching him run.
I know, we're kind of lame on the touchdown calls.
That's all right.
But
Great job, Silas.
He takes off to the right 10 yards, and then he cuts back left and goes the whole different direction all the way to the sideline. And great blocking downfield, and he just outruns the defense there.
Great blocking downfield, and if it's not for the blocking on this opposite side of the field, as a wide receiver, let me talk to you about when I played wide receiver in 8th grade. As a wide receiver when I was in 8th grade, if the ball's running to the if the play design is on the opposite side of the field, I usually struggle to really engage in those downfield blocks. But because the blocking was so diligent on this end of the field, when Silas turned something out of nothing, he's able to score a touchdown there. So those are the little things that you do as a team that like really separate you, especially late in the season. Those are the plays that can make or break when it gets into playoffs. So great blocking down the field on the weak side.
Good analysis there.
Again,
Very good.
8th grade wide receiver.
So it's they go for the extra point, just the extra point kick on this one, which is curious as why they went for 2 the first time. But 15-0 first quarter, 3 minutes 31 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Knights will kick off to Kellyville for their next possession here.
Yeah, it is curious. It is curious. I don't know. To be in the mind of the OC. Regardless, you got 15 points. Your team has 0. You're in a pretty good spot right now.
Charlie Cook with the kickoff. Takes about the 5-yard line, number 11. He pitches back to
There you
number
go. He might
18.
go. Oh, they got a block in the back. It's coming back.
He's just outrunning number 20, and that is going to be a touchdown.
There's a penalty on 21 back here. He blocked in the back, and I can promise you, number 13 did not like that tackle. He's not going to like it, but this is friendly fire this time.
Let's see it on the replay here. Show me where it is.
Right here. Right there. The crack. He cracks him from just behind. Just not something you needed to do. I know when you're out there and you're in the thick of it and you're like, I'm going to destroy this guy, it's kind of hard to control yourself as a football player. But if you watch carefully, are you getting back? I thought you were reversing it back.
Yeah, I am.
So right here, see, he cracks him from behind. All he has to do, that guy's not tackling him.
No, that's a bummer for Kellyville.
It is
Good
a
for the
bummer. That was a
Knights.
great play call. They executed it almost perfectly if
Yeah.
it's not for that block in the back.
So, wow, they get they're starting, instead of a touchdown, they're starting 1st and 10 from the, looks like,
It's going to be half the distance, and so I bet they're about on the 7 or 8. Yeah.
9-yard line. 9-yard line. Man.
2 times Kellyville's had momentum or had a momentous play, and it comes back on a penalty that kind of sucks the air out of the team, and you just can't do that. I get it. You're excited. You're about to get your huddle highlight, and now your huddle highlight's going to be a learning lesson.
I think most kids will put it on their huddle highlight anyway. All right, it's a complete pass on 1st down. Completed to number 23. That's Nathan Stubblefield, another senior out there. And looks like it's 1st down. I see the referee waving the chain gang down.
Still a little too much arm tackling from the Knights. When you get in these games, you get early leads. It's easy to just kind of disengage, and there you go. That was much better. He was met by a wall of Knights right there.
That's Stubblefield again, senior who just got, swallowed up and no gain on the play. Actually, lost a yard. Just got swallowed up by 3 or 4 Knights.
It looks as if the guards pulled as if it was going to be a counter play, but they came up the middle, and he was met by 3 people. So that might be a missed block assignment on Kellyville's end.
Quarterback's back for a pass. He scrambles out. 3 guys try to tackle him. He finally goes down and loses more yardage. He was looking for somebody to get open, and I don't think anybody was close. I mean, they had a guy running way down the field that there was no way he was going to get the ball to.
Yeah, Connor Norris for Kellyville, the quarterback, doing a great job with his feet to improvise and try to get something. But when you're starting to run and you've got 4 people in the backfield in one Mississippi, it's hard. So it's not even a coverage sack. That's just great rush. Way to commit to the gaps. Again, they do it again. Blake Meek with the interception. Wow.
What a pick. Blake Meek.
It's senior night.
Wow. The senior comes up big on the, it looked like a little screen pass. There was a lot of pressure on the quarterback. He throws a little dump screen pass, and I think he one-handed that and pulled it in.
So what happens here is you're going to watch, I think it's number 8's going to flash out, and I think 2's going to come across here on a slant pattern. And, yep, right there. He goes a slant, and he just doesn't see Meeks. And Meeks with an incredible catch, falling away from the body, going away from where his body weight's taking him. Unbelievable interception by Meeks there. And this is what senior night's all about, right? You got Silas Ward in the first quarter, one of your star senior players on the offensive end with 2 touchdowns on maybe 5 runs. And then you have Blake Meeks who had a really big tackle on the first drive, and then he ends that drive with an interception.
Pretty awesome. Peyton Brady, also the seniors, just had a good first quarter. And, we don't get to see the ugly guys down on the doing all the dirty work.
I was about to say, Cole, there's another senior, Cole on the line down there. I know that that's my guy, and he might want to take a little bit of credit for those Silas Ward touchdowns. So
Cooper Molinek's down there,
yeah,
too.
Coop.
Preston Mahan, who's just been an amazing player here over his career. All those guys doing the dirty work down on the line. So Crossings has the ball 1st and 10 from looks like the 18-yard line now.
I'm not super, again, showing my hand here. I'm not super familiar, but it looks like you got Blake Meeks playing fullback tight end on this weak side.
Right.
I wouldn't be shocked to see see a run, but they actually ran away a little counter.
Walraven loses a couple yards on the play, and good penetration by the defense. Kellyville just overpowered the offensive line on that one, and just there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, with the running game being what it is right now for the Knights, I would not be shocked to see Kellyville start to stack the box a little bit more and say, hey, you're going to have to beat us through the air.
And honestly, that's been the formula to the two losses from Crossings had.
Watch the middle of the field. There's no one playing safety right here, so watch the middle of the field. Got him. There you go.
Great. Touchdown, Knights. Beautiful. Number 3. That is Evan Krotz.
Evan Krotz with a good game. He's not
Nice
a senior,
touchdown.
he's a junior.
Yeah.
But what was I telling you, Todd? You have no safeties back there. You're going to do man coverage. You're putting your defensive backs, your cornerbacks, in a real tight situation, saying you got to make sure that this man doesn't get one step on you. And so Krotz runs a perfect post route, and it's an easy pass and catch for a touchdown.
Well, you say easy pass, but
Krotz made a move there. That was a pretty good.
I was going to comment on the pass there. The pass by Nate Rouse. That was a great pass.
Great ball.
It's not an easy pass necessarily for every quarterback, but that was right on the money.
That is a great point. Let me clarify there. The defense having no safety help made it an easy decision for Nate to throw it to Krotz with him on a step. He puts it on the money, and it looks like that little fake right there. Well, we've got a 2-point conversion. We've got a field goal, and then we got another 2-point conversion.
I think this is they're practicing some stuff.
That play is pretty cool, and you know what? Now in hindsight, they had that weird field goal formation where they pull everybody out to the side. They kick the field goal, and so now Kellyville's thinking this is just a weird formation, and they're not expecting it. So I think that last field goal actually set them up for them to run that 2-point conversion play.
You're right. So 23-0 here for the Knights. They're going to kick off again from the 40-yard line to Kellyville. And Kellyville's they need to make something happen here. This is going to get ugly quick if they can't get some points on the board.
Another low one. He might let that go out of bounds.
It does go out of bounds, and that's a penalty. So they have a choice of whether to kick it over or take it on the 35.
I bet they take it from the 35. Get some good field position.
That's what I would do.
And think about this. Kellyville, on their first possession, has decent field position. They're about at the same, about 25, 30-yard line. And they actually make some good progress down the field through the feet of their quarterback, making plays out of nothing. And then one penalty sucks the momentum out of it. And then you know what happened last time. Blake Meek just makes an amazing play after a crackback penalty.
It's a handoff up the middle, and he just goes nowhere. As a matter of fact, he lost another yard and a half. 9
Knights there against 1 running back.
It's just too hard to run on this team.
They're suffocating. They hit their discipline. They know their gaps. They hit their gaps. And it's just hard to run on this team. And if Kellyville has any chance of getting back into this game, it's good. Well, again, they throw the ball a lot, maybe because they're down a lot. But they're really going to have to depend on their quarterback, Connor Norris, to really bring him back in this game with his arm and potentially his feet.
He does go back for a pass, and he's sacked there by number 74. That is Cole Taylor with the sack.
Yeah, the Knights are just eating him up on the defensive front. I mean, there's no stopping. There's no stopping the Knights up front right now. And that was only a 3-man rush. And they got to him.
Well, it's a timeout for the Knights. We're going to take just a short break. We'll be right back with you.
We're back. Todd is trying to put his headset on.
my.
That's what you're hearing right now is binoculars are all messed up. But there's a snap. They're going to run a reverse. Blake Meek almost breaks it up. And great containment by the Knights. Almost blew the play up from the get-go. The fact that they got positive yardage there is something to hang your hat on. I know football's not a sport of moral victories, but if you had to find one tonight with what the score is and how this game's turning out, that is a moral victory. You got about 5 out of a really bad situation.
So the Ponies will punt here on 4th down and 14. Back deep should be Luke Olson. Yes, Luke Olson's back, and he takes it, and he sheds one tackler, and he's still on his feet, trying to juke around, and he finally goes down at the 40. I'm surprised he didn't call fair catch.
I was about to say, you got to have a little swagger and a little screw loose in your head to be a really good punt returner, and Olson there.
I like the positive spin of swagger.
He's that swagger, man, of like every play you think. There's some punt returners that just think that every time it's coming to them, they can bust it open and make a big play happen. And I feel like that's Olson right there. The guy's sprinting at him, and he played chicken with him and won, and ends up getting almost 20 yards off that.
Yeah, what great field position. 40-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Knights. Nate Rouse back, hands the ball off to Walraven, the senior Walraven. What a great running back he's been.
Man, and
he's deceptive, but he's so quick.
He's very quick, and the Knights have a great 1-2 punch at running back where you have the brute that is Silas Ward, where after a few times trying to take him down, you start questioning, do I really want to keep hitting this guy?
Yeah.
And then you've got Walraven, who's just quick, and you know, if he shed that tackle and just couldn't keep his feet. If he keeps his feet, that's a touchdown.
1st and 10 for the Knights from the 30-yard line. And that's the end of the first quarter. So once again, we'll take a quick break. It's 23-0 Knights. We'll be right back with you for second quarter action. All right, welcome back. Second quarter action is beginning. Knights ball on the 30-yard line, up 23-0. It's been quite entertaining so far, offensively for sure for the Knights. Nate Rouse goes back for the pass, a little high, and Luke Olson makes the catch. It's about a 4-yard gain. He threw it a little bit high and kind of laid him out to dry.
He did, and Caden Ayers, 13, might have got his revenge back. I think Olson's the one who threw him down on that play on the far side of the field, about that same spot on the field, and I think he got his payback. But, man, that was a good hit. Great catch by Olson.
Yeah, very nice catch. Good concentration. Walraven with the handoff. Bumps it outside a little bit, but no, that's a nice tackle, too, by number 40.
He went a little WWE right there with a suplex.
Suplex.
Was not letting him get out.
That's a big fella right there that made that tackle.
Yeah. Who is number 4? Let's get his name. Let's give him a shout out. That is Tanner Battenfield, also a senior.
Yeah.
For the wrong team, unfortunately.
Well,
But it is senior night, so
we like to appreciate all seniors.
that's
here.
exactly right.
3rd down and 7 for the Knights.
Again, I'd watch this.
Another handoff
wow.
to Walraven around the outside. And he picks up maybe 4.
This will be interesting what the Knights do here. You're into the wind, and again, if it's Oklahoma, it's windy. It's windy for Oklahoma, especially right now. If you look at that flag, I don't know if you want to try to kick about a 42-yarder into the wind. So
they're choosing to not kick right now.
I think it's
Looks like
smart.
they're going for it.
I think it's smart.
However, our kickers are amazing. I can't remember who. I think it was.
They're coming off the edge.
Nate Rouse with a rollout, and he throws an interception.
He
He
didn't have anything. Didn't have anything there, and it's a 4th down play, and it's you got to view it like a 10-yard punt there, I
That's
guess,
right.
because 4th down, no one's open. Try to make something happen, and worst case scenario, a turnover. You don't get the 1st down, it's a turnover anyway. So you'd rather move the ball 10 yards down the field than take that sack and give them better field position.
That's exactly right. Not a bad play. Unfortunate that it was an interception.
Yeah, he won't like that on the stat sheet, but it's something you just got to do.
Run up the middle. Somebody got his feet, but I saw Blake Meek take the upper half of his body and bend him backwards. So it's a pickup of 1, maybe 2. We'll give him 2. 2nd and 8. What I was going to say about kicking, I think
Might have been Cooper Molinix that got that tackle. That wrapped him up.
Caden Leslie, I think, has been our field goal kicker this year, and he has been amazing. So I'm not sure he couldn't have hit that 42-yarder, but I don't mind the call either. Quarterback rolls out. He's being chased by 3, 4, 5 Knights, and he finally runs out of bounds. A little short of the 1st down.
Yeah. Connor Norris is quick, man, and it's hard calling a play where he's running to, as a right-handed quarterback, you're rolling out to the left. That's a hard throw to make.
Yes.
Especially when you're being chased by defense. So if you're Kellyville, I would not be shocked to see them start running bootlegs to the opposite side, so it's not as hard as a throw down the field.
I will say they have the wind to their back now, so I'm surprised that they're running the ball as much as they are. They just lost another yard, so it's 4th down and maybe 6. But you would think they'd take advantage of this, 15, 17 mile an hour wind.
Yeah, you do know the definition for insanity, right?
I do.
Doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. And I feel like this isn't a knock on Kellyville. This is really anybody who comes against the Knights. You realize pretty quick that in running, let me be very clear, running the ball is essential to the game of football. But it's just hard to do against these front 7 of the Knights. And, again, run the ball. They didn't get much there. I would not be shocked to see, especially if this thing goes 30, 31, 0, to see the ball just start getting aired out.
It's blocked. And the Knights will get great field position again. It'll be 1st and 10 on about the 30-yard line. I didn't even see who blocked that, but they were standing straight up and just stuck their hand out. It looked like it. He didn't even have to jump for it.
Yeah, let's watch this again. And
it's
it looks like
right here.
Crossing's getting it back is right where they were when Nate Rouse threw that interception on 4th down. They're getting the ball right back.
That's the outside guy. And he did. He just stuck his hand out. This person right here.
Yeah. Yep. Unfortunately, it looks like 34?
It might be Peyton Brady.
Peyton Brady. Might have been Peyton Brady. Is that a senior?
Yeah.
Senior night. Gobbled up. Didn't get much there. Maybe 4 yards. Oh, wow. He got more than I thought. That's about 6-yard run right there.
We'll take that. 2nd down and 5 for the Knights.
Silas Ward is back in the game at running back. Been fun to watch the senior running back duo tonight.
Yeah, they're
a little
having a good
lightning
night.
and thunder.
Yeah.
This is interesting. lineup right here. Watch Silas on a swing.
3 wide receivers to the left. Nate Rouse goes back to pass, and he just takes up the middle. And a beautiful, just like opened up for him. Great blocking downfield.
Wow, what a
touchdown.
spin move.
Another touchdown for the Knights. Nate Rouse, I think that was a designed run. They spread everybody out and ran Nate right up the middle, and there was a lot of opening. And then the wide receivers, I have to give them a lot of credit. They stayed with their blocks all the way down the field and made room for Nate Rouse then to make a few little nifty moves and a spin move even.
I'm not sure if that's a designed
Just
run
block,
because you had
block,
someone
block.
wide open here, and then right here he hits the B button. Yep, there it is. That B button, he spins, and Nate Rouse, man.
He's fun to watch.
It is fun to watch a quarterback that's that fast. It's the dual threat ability in the modern game of football is so. It just busts everything wide open. As a defense, you're always guessing. You can't really send a rush. They send a rush, and what happens? Looks like there's a penalty.
Yeah, it's
Getting sorted out.
Offsides on the Knights, so they'll try again a little bit further. I would imagine they'd kick it this time. It looked like they were getting ready to run the 2-point.
They were about to run that
conversion.
two-point conversion. But yeah, Nate Rouse with that speed, just hard to catch him. And I wish we had the little Amazon deal where it tracks how many yards that he actually ran on that, because he went from one side of the field to the complete opposite and then made a cut back.
And that kick is good. That's Leslie. Beautiful kick right down the middle. I don't know that he's missed a single extra point all year long. He's been money. And that was good. That was against the wind. And it was no problem. So
Yeah.
score is 30-0. The Knights winning second quarter, 7 minutes and 38 seconds left in the second quarter till halftime.
Yeah, that was a great kick. Staying calm under pressure. I mean, they almost got to that.
Did they?
They almost got to that ball, returned the favor, and he stayed calm and knocked it through. Kellyville's taking some time to get out on the field here. I would not be shocked if they didn't have another trick up their sleeve, and the coach is saying, please don't hit anybody if you're reading their last name.
Maybe they do the same reverse and they fake it this time. Number 16, Charlie Cook, is back to kick for the Knights. Checks with the Knights before he kicks it, and now he's waiting on the referees. He's ready to kick. It's a pooch kick, which is smart. A nice tackle there by the Knights. That is will be 1st and 10 for the Ponies, about the 38-yard line. That is not right. That would be the 33-yard line.
Some would say it's
35.
the 35.
One referee was on the 33 and the other was on the 35, and they said, hey, we'll take mine. I respect that.
I'm going to take a step away from the microphone and text your wife. Tell her that she needs to book an eye appointment for you.
I brought my glasses, but unfortunately they're reading glasses, and it won't do me any good here.
Oh, that's so it's going to be interesting. They tried to call him off. It does look like Kellyville moved a little bit. Oh, and it's offsides. Oh, man.
On the Knights.
On the knife, it's going to be on 74, which is Cole Taylor. Shout out Drew Taylor.
That Drew Taylor's little brother.
But, man, it did look like the center moved his helmet a little bit when they called that, which isn't necessarily illegal.
1st down 5 for the Ponies. They take a shot up the middle, and it is a no gain. 2nd down and 5.
It's interesting because Kellyville's had a little bit. I mean, in any success they've had in the running game has been on the outside, and it's usually it's in Connor's hand, number 2 for Kellyville, their quarterback. I guess they maybe don't have the playbook to run options or anything like that, or QB reads. It's maybe a little, but they're having no success up the middle.
Connor's back for a pass, and it is complete. Nice pass.
It was a strike.
Right at the 51-yard line. First down for the Ponies. Very nice pass, and he was tackled immediately.
Now, I could be wrong. I'd like to see the replay. It looked like crossings might have been in zone right there, and he just threaded it right in between the two zones. Really good pass. Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
It's a handoff to, I believe, Ian Anderson.
And that's just a hard run. There was nothing there, and he just fell forward. He hit the hole like a
Turned out
freight
4
train.
yards. Yeah.
And he got hit right at the line of scrimmage and fell forward for 3 more. So that's a really, really hard run.
2nd down and 6 now for the Ponies. Good. Blake Meek breaks through the line.
Yeah,
and,
he just broke it all up.
Quarterback had to roll out and just throw the ball out of bounds. But
It's a coverage
Blake's
sack.
taking on 2 or 3 guys and was just shedding them.
Well, it's not a coverage sack. That's bad analysis, Chase, because he did not get sacked. But it's like a coverage sack. He had nowhere to throw the ball, throws it out of bounds. Again, gets outside the tackle box and had some guys over there. So it's not grounding. But, yeah, Meek got in there fast and blew it all up. And, you know, I'm going to just say it. If Blake, if you watch this back or if anyone knows you, that was Micah Parsons-esque right there, my man.
3rd down for the Ponies, and that is an incomplete pass. Just a little short, bounced up. So it'll bring up 4th down and 6 for the Ponies. They do have the win with them.
And they're going to punt it, which I'm not quite sure why you do that when you're down 30-0 and you're on your side of you're on your opponent's side of the field.
Yeah, maybe they're hoping
It's 4th and manageable,
they
4th
can
and 5.
hold them with 5:43 left till halftime. Maybe they can.
Yeah, hold them to 38.
And it's a high punt. Let's see what happens. It takes
That's
a
gonna be a
pony
good punt.
bounce, and they're gonna down it.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
He just muffed it. Poor kid. That was a beautiful punt. I mean, it rolled right by the 1-yard line, and the young man that tried to stop the ball just couldn't stop it. Rolled right in the end zone. That's unfortunate.
They did everything there and did everything that you wanted to do. Performed it, executed it, just
Bounced
how you draw it up.
right at the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
And,
And I feel for him because you could see him wanting to dive on it, but he wanted it to roll out maybe 5-6 more yards and ends up costing him.
all right, so the Knights take over, and it's a run.
It's a direct snap to Ward.
It is Ward.
Oh, no, he might go. Wow.
Breaks a few tackles. It's good for about 17, 18-yard run there for the senior.
And I don't think Rouse, I don't, maybe he was playing, no. Rouse, I don't think was even out there. I think it just Silas was playing
He's
quarterback.
still not out there. You know, senior night, coach is giving him a chance.
Hey,
Get out there, Ward. You're a quarterback. Here he goes again. Ward behind center. Hands off to Walraven, who churns, keeps his legs running, and looks like he picks up about 4.
it's one way to handle an embarrassment of riches in your backfield for your seniors. Just put them both out
Put
there.
them both out there.
They might be trying to do the Christian McCaffrey, where they said, all right, Silas, time to throw one.
2nd down and 6. And he throws the ball.
There you
Beautiful
go.
strike. Man, who is that?
That was Silas, and I think it was caught by Luke Olson.
No, it's
no,
number 11. That is Ayala. I always mess up his
Braden?
name. I'm sorry.
Braden Ayala.
Ayala. Whoever it is, great catch. What a throw, though. I mean, that was right in his stomach. Beautiful throw.
Silas, I know you don't want to play sports in college, but OU does need a backup.
Handoff to Walraven. Silas goes
look
out there
at
to make
this.
some blocks.
Look at this. That was awesome.
Number 11 with the tackle. That's Miles with the tackle.
That was awesome. As soon as he handed that off, he was a full sprint trying to get down the field to block for his
almost got
guy.
in front of him.
I know.
2nd down and 9 here for the Knights. I really like the change of pace, putting Silas Ward back in the backfield. This may be something they could use going down the stretch in the playoffs.
For sure. I mean, again, like I said, when you have an embarrassment of riches out on the in your backfield,
Yeah.
don't keep one in the barn. Put them both out there. Let them run.
And it's a quarterback keep. Silas Ward.
He
Carry-
just dragged the biggest man on that field
72.
for 5 yards.
He did. 72 is 2 of Silas Ward, and he put him on his back.
Yeah.
Carried him.
Yeah. And that's why you never skip leg day.
All right, so it is 1st and 10 for the Knights from
I feel a
the
throw
30-yard
coming
line.
here, Todd. I feel a pass.
It's another keeper.
He might go. It might be number 3. Touchdown. Wow. Wow.
That was awesome. I thought he stepped out. Clearly he didn't. The referee was right there.
He was right there. I thought the same thing. I got a
Put
bar
on
in front of me
couple
now.
moves. That was amazing and so anticlimactic again from us. We're sorry, Silas Ward. It's a nice touchdown!
See, I tried to throw something like, he might. Nope. But no, you just can't. You got to know your role, and I'd like to be invited back to one of these someday. So I'm going to let Ross be Ross, and I'm going to be Chase.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the boring dad. That was a good kick, by the way, by Leslie, and that makes the score 37-0 with 2:45 left before halftime. This has been just a complete game by the Knights, offensively, defensively. I love everything that the coaches have been doing. Some nice play designs, some new things that we haven't seen. They are playing a complete game tonight. So,
And for the Knights, it's like the tale of let's just give some respect to the big boys up front on both sides of the ball. Kellyville has not been able to stop the rush, nor have they been able to get their running game going in any capacity outside of when you have Connor.
So the Knights kick off here from the 40-yard line. Connor Cook, kind of a pooch punt, received at the 25-yard line.
There goes a mouthpiece.
And well covered by the Knights. Number 16, number 5, number 88, all on the tackle there.
Something went flying. Might have been a mouthpiece.
Might have been a tooth.
I hope not.
All right, here we go. The Ponies take over now. 29-yard line. They really need to get something going here.
I would say they're going to throw the ball, but there's really nothing in me that thinks that now. I wouldn't be shocked to watch a run up the middle on the first one to see if you get about 2nd and 6, and then they throw. That's what their tendency's been.
And it's a handoff to number 6, and wow, what a play by number 4, Bennett Baker, getting in the backfield so quickly, and just didn't have any room to run. So they got a no gain, maybe an inch, maybe a yard there, first down.
And hey, I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just saying if the fill-in announcer to the fill-in for the fill-in's picking up on your play call rhythm, That's probably not a good sign for your offense. I wouldn't be surprised to watch him try to throw something here across the middle. I'm going to try to do my Tony Romo impression. Brought somebody in to get a little bit more help.
And Connor goes back for a pass to number 8. Blake Meek with the
close.
With the tackle. I think they give it to him here. Yep, they give first down for the Ponies.
Great
It's a
play,
nice pass.
great play design there. They brought in 8, put him on the line to look like they were going to help him, maybe get the quarterback a little bit more time with an extra blocker up front, and he shed the blocker and just planted his foot and went right, just a right angle, about a 1-yard pass down the field, and picks it up for about 9.
All right, Norris is back. It's a pass to number 11, and it's a pitch. It's a hook and ladder. Well done by number 13, number 11. A little hook and ladder action.
It's not as exciting as a touchdown, but it's nice to see something exciting happen for the Kellyville offense.
I'm happy for Kellyville.
That was an awesome play. I don't know if you guys heard it on the screen, but we heard a lot of whoas from the other side of this booth.
You know, the other on the positive side for crossings, it's something to be prepared for. So now they know that is a play that can happen.
Totally.
And, they're preparing for.
There's some confusion in the back
playoffs.
by the safeties. Yep.
Nice pass by Morris, and
wow.
It is picked off.
What a pick!
Wow. Hit his hands up high, and then he came down. A little scuffling going on.
And the frustration is setting in for Kellyville.
Oh, geez. Lots of flags going up now.
Frustration setting in for Kellyville. That's all that is. Frustration.
So I'm not sure who got that interception, but likely
could it have been Luke Olson?
Luke Olson.
I think it was Luke Olson. And again, down 37, nothing's going your way. And the whole time, wide receiver, I don't know who 13 is on Kellyville. Let's get a look here. That is Caden. Oh, it's not. That wasn't 13, was it? Was that Caden Ayers again? No, 11. Justin Miles, another senior.
I don't know how they're going to work this out. Honestly, that was a no call. In my book, you just send the players to their sides. There wasn't pushing and shoving. It would look like more of just a, hey, your mom jokes going on. But it didn't seem like a whole lot. They just needed to break that up and send the players back to their sides.
I think it's probably going to go again. Yeah.
On Kellyville.
It's going to go against Kellyville. If anything, I agree with you. It's probably nothing you call. But we can't see on the replay. Obviously, there is no replay. Someone came in, good teammate, trying to be a good quote-unquote teammate to defend their guy who's the one mouthing off and getting in people's faces. There's nothing to defend. He comes in, and he hits a knight from behind, and I think that's what really caused the penalty there to be called.
Yeah.
But again, frustration setting in. Nothing's going right. When things start to go right, like the kickoff return for a touchdown that's called back, and now you're starting on your own 8, or moving the ball down the field only to have a unsportsmanlike penalty that puts you back from the 3rd and 2 to a 3rd and 17. Just little things like that are now boiling over, and Kellyville's just got to take a breath.
Right. That, going back to that play, though, the interception was
great interception.
And a rollout. Is that Rouse? Yep. Nate Rouse with a rollout. Man, he's just got so much speed. Runs it all the way about 25 yards to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, and Nate said, "Hey, thanks for the interception, Luke. I'm going to run you over."
I'm not sure if that was Nate or Luke on that interception, but man, that was a wonderful pick. I don't know what happened here.
It looked like we got the ball was snapped, and then he just kind of.
Oh, they're trying to score before halftime, so they're stopping the clock. My bad.
Do we not have timeouts? We got 2 timeouts right now. Why not just call timeout?
I'm not sure. So we got 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, he's got him.
Well, he threw it to the wrong guy. because the far sideline kid was wide open. He had one defender split in the middle.
Exactly. He pick of the litter there. He could have thrown to any three of them.
He threw it in the middle.
Yeah.
If you'd have thrown on the inside or outside, he had him.
It looked like that ball slipped because it was not what I call a tight spiral.
He is throwing against the wind. Let's remember that.
That's true. That's true. Watch this. Yeah, he got all three of them open, and that's probably exactly what happened. Just throwing in that wind.
3rd down and 10 for the Knights.
You never want to be the guy who overthrows those.
Nate's going to run it, and he's going to be short by 5 yards.
I bet they run the clock
down.
until. So what's the playoff? Do you have any notes on what the playoff picture looks like for district? Is Crossings have any chance to get second? Because points might matter.
They don't have any chance to get second. So it's
I was
going to
say
Chandler and
Jones.
No.
Luther
play tonight, and so depending on what they do, they'll either be 3rd or 4th.
Okay.
Nice pass to number 3.
Shifty. Krotz,
and he goes down, and that will be the end of the half. The Knights winning 37-0 halftime. It's been a great half. We will be right back, or at least I will.
I won't. I'm
Chase,
leaving you.
Thanks for hanging out with us for a half.
Thanks for letting me.
I apologize to all the listeners for the second half. You have to listen to one voice, so I apologize. We'll be back with you in just a few.
Great job. One more time. Let's support them Saturday. In a few minutes, the Kellyville Band will perform for us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Kellyville Marching Band. The Kellyville Marching Band is under the direction of Daniel Montalvo, color guard director Donna Lavelle, and drum major for this evening is Eden Beam. This will be Kellyville's last performance in their show Pulse, The Art of Motion. Before we start, Mr. Montalvo has a message for our senior members of the Kellyville Band. He says, "I'm so proud of the progress you have made. You've been waiting all season for me to say this, but one last time. Drum major, is your band ready?" Knights fans, let's give this marching band a great ovation. They did a great job. Thank you, Kellyville. Again, we'd like to thank a few of our sponsors. A&S Roofing, your full service and Oklahoma certified roofing company in the greater Oklahoma area, Oklahoma City area. Baugh Rentals, providing for your unique housing rentals and residential management needs. Chisholm Trail Wealth Management, planning for your tomorrow while you cheer on the Knights today. Paycom, go green for a winning payroll and pay like a champion. Heim Orthodontics, where we love your confident, beautiful smiles. Next Friday night, at the 188 first round playoff games across our state, the member schools of Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activities Association, along with the OSSAA Board of Directors and the staff, will recognize and thank those men and women in our great state and across this country that served in the armed forces. And in recognition of Veterans Day 2022, OSAA and the 400-plus member schools will honor veterans by admitting the veteran and one guest to a first-round football playoff game for free. Thank you, veterans.
All right, well, we're back for second half action here. The Knights 37, the Ponies 0 here at Knights Stadium. Kellyville will be kicking off the second half. Number 11, Justin Miles will be kicking. Kicking against the wind here. The Knights will actually have the wind again for the third quarter, and Kellyville will have the wind then for the fourth quarter. It's been a pretty lopsided game so far with the Knights dominating this game both on offense and defense. Entertaining if you're a Knights fan, not so much for Kellyville fans. I'm not sure why that wasn't a fair catch, but he caught it and took a lick for no reason. But hopefully everybody's okay over there. It'll be first down and 10 for the Knights from the 32-yard line. It'll be interesting to see what the Knights do, the coaching staff does here to protect your players. You know, playoffs begin next week, and so you don't want to get anybody hurt here, but you also want to play your seniors on senior night. There's a lot of questions here. You also want to get your young guys some playing time as well. So we'll see what happens. Starting off, Silas Ward at quarterback, and he hands off to Justin Walraven. Got a couple there, maybe 3 yards for second down and 7 here. So interesting, they keep the senior Ward in for quarterback and go ahead and rest their normal quarterback. Nate Rouse. Second down and 7. Looks like the Knights are just going to keep using that clock, just milk that clock down, the play clock down as far as they can. Silas Ward around the end. Wow, this looks like just the same play from the first half. That is a horse collar that they're not going to call. I don't even know if that's illegal in high school, but that would be a horse collar where you grab around the jersey around the neck area, and they did not call it. But that looked like the same play from the very first play of the game where Silas Ward takes the ball around the end, down the sideline for a touchdown. This time he gets caught, looks like maybe the 2-yard line by a horse collar. And so it'll be first down and 10 for the Knights from the 2-yard line. Just like that, the Knights are in business. And it's a quarterback keeper for Silas Ward, the senior, and he scores the touchdown. He walks in. I don't know that a single Kellyville player touched him. He walked right in from the quarterback position. So 43-0, just like that. I don't know. It might have been 2 plays, 3 plays. I think it was 3 plays and a touchdown for the Knights to open up the second half here. So they'll kick the extra point instead of the 2-point conversion. Caden Leslie back. Short kick, and it is good. Looks like he also got knocked down. I'm not sure. I missed it. I'm not sure if he fell down or if he got knocked down, but he looked like he was on the ground. Either way. The kick was good, so it's 44-0, just like that in the second half for the Knights over Kellyville. And again, if you're just joining me, I apologize. I'm by myself here for the second half. So bear with me. I'll try not to bore you too much, but sometimes I don't have a lot to talk about. So we'll see what happens here this second half. I'll do my best. Charlie Cook back to kick again. going into this game, Silas Ward needed 200 yards to become the all-time leading rusher here at Crossings. He had 167 unofficial yards at halftime. That run, I'll have to find out what that run was, but that might have put him over the 200-yard marker and maybe have put him over the top to be the leading scorer in Crossings football history, which they've had some incredible running backs over the years. So what an accomplishment, what an honor that would be if that's indeed the case. I'll have to find out here at a timeout. Kellyville has the ball, 1st and 10. Looks like they're on the 22-yard line. Quarterback is number 2, and he is sacked first play. Quarterback Norris has been really good to get out of situations on the rush and use his feet very well. However, he could not break loose of that one. I believe that was number 5 for Bennett Bell for the Knights on that sack. He just could not escape it this time. That makes it 2nd down and 17 for Kellyville. Again, Norris back. And it looks like a delay of game. I'm not sure what Kellyville was doing. Connor Norris, the quarterback, went up to the line, and he was kind of checking and talking to each of the linemen, not realizing the clock had gone all the way down. So it looks like they may have gotten a timeout. So we're going to take a timeout real quick. And so it doesn't look like it was a penalty. It was just a timeout by Kellyville. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Kellyville used a timeout there. It is now 2nd down and 17 here. And it's a handoff up the middle that goes absolutely nowhere. Matter of fact, it might be a 1 or 2 yard loss. So that brings up 3rd down for Kellyville. I don't know if they've waved the white flag here for this second half or if that was just part of the strategy. We're going to run up the middle just to throw them off and then pass. But they don't look to be in any hurry. And it is a sack, a fumble, and another touchdown for the Knights. Wow. That is Silas Ward again with the touchdown. That might be his 4th of the night. How unfortunate, though, for Kellyville. Connor Norris, who's been so good to escape all these blitzes, just could not get out of the way. This is twice, this second play. He's got a rush from the opposite side. What an incredible play. I think that was Peyton Brady, who came around and knocked the ball right out of his hand as he tackled him. And then Silas was there for the scoop and the score. So we're going to kick a field goal here. Extra point here, sorry. This is Caden Leslie again. He's perfect on the night. Maybe perfect on the season. And that kick is good. And that makes the score 51-0. The Knights over the Kellyville Ponies tonight. Wow. Just everything rolling for the Knights. I can't think of anything that's actually gone wrong. Now, there was a couple of trick plays that will be good things for them to think about. A kickoff reverse, a hook and ladder. Both of those worked to some degree. The kickoff return reverse got called back for a block in the back, but other than that, it worked. The hook and ladder was a great play. Some of those plays, it's good for them to be prepared for those things and just know that other teams coming into the playoffs might be able to run some of those. Other than that, they have been absolutely perfect tonight in every way. The kicking game, the defensive, offensive, passing, running, blocking, every aspect of this game has been just total domination. Kickoff goes out of bounds. Kellyville will take over on the 35-yard line. We'll see if Crossings puts some younger defenders in, just get them some playing time. I think that would be the wise thing to do at this point. You don't want to get people hurt for the playoffs. But you also want to pitch the shutout. It's 51-0. That would be very cool for the defense to not give up any points here. It's a handoff to number 13 for Kellyville. Number 3, Evan Kratz with the tackle. Great tackle there right in the middle of the field by Evan Kratz. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Once again, Connor Norris checking with the offensive line, walking up and down. He takes a snap, and it's a fake handoff, and he passes. He was rolling to his left, a right-handed quarterback, and it just kind of maybe threw him off. He was getting rushed, and he threw it just high over the receiver's hands, and so it goes incomplete. 3rd down and 9. Lots of pressure there from the Knights defensive line. So far, I don't see any changes on defense. He rolls out again to the other side, and another sort of screen pass. It was just read perfectly by the defense. Even if he would have caught that, it would have been a no gain. 4th down, 9 for Kellyville, and surely they'll be punting this ball, being on the 36-yard line. Great penetration there by 77 on last play. That's Cooper Molinex, the senior, tall, strong kid, and he got past one guy, and he had a free lane to the quarterback. Punt is off. Luke Olson looks like takes a fair catch there, which is unusual for Luke Olson. I'm guessing the coaches asked him just to fair catch it, which would be a smart play. Again, Luke Olson's such an integral part to this offense and defense, so you don't want to get him hurt on a punt return. And you want to be good sportsmen, so that probably plays into it a little bit. So it's 1st and 10. Knights from the 38-yard line with the wind here for one more minute before we go into the 4th quarter. And it's a handoff, and he's met at the line immediately and dropped for a loss. That's number 5, Bennett Bell on the carry. So they are bringing some younger guys in here. I believe Bennett. Let's see. Yeah, Bennett's a sophomore running back. Also got a new quarterback in here, number 20. That's Holden Manchester, and he takes the snap, runs to his left, and gets, I believe, no gain. So we got 3rd down and 13, and that looks like to be the last play of the quarter. So we're going to go into the 4th quarter, 51-0 for Crossings Knights. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back for 4th quarter action here. 12 more minutes for this game. It's been a total domination by the Knights, both on offense, defense, special teams, coaching, every aspect of the game. This has been a train wreck for Kellyville. Crossings has put a lot of young guys in now, and they fourth down, and 8 yards to go. Looks like they will punt the ball. Silas Ward, the senior, doing it all tonight, is going to take the snap and punt this ball. It's a low punt, takes a good bounce, and it looks like it hit a Knights player. So it will be down right there where it hit at the 22, 23-yard line for Kellyville. They'll now have the win with them for this last quarter, and I'm sure they'll enjoy some kind of advantage here in the 4th quarter. Maybe they'll be able to put some points on the board here. Looks like Kellyville's got the same offense back that's been playing all night. Connor Norris still back at quarterback. I got 2 backs. And it's a handoff to number 6, and he's met immediately by 77. That's Cooper Mullinex. As soon as he grabbed the ball, Cooper Mullinex was right there, the senior offensive lineman, who's just been dominating his guy this evening. Gets another tackle for a loss. It'll be 2nd down and 12 for Kellyville. Quarterback goes back for a pass. He launches a deep one. He's got an open man, but he misses him. Just overthrew him by 2 or 3 yards. That was number 11, Miles. He had a step on his defender, but the ball just sailed over his head slightly. So I respect that play call. They're going to have to do a little bit more of that. And, again, they have the wind with them, so that was helpful. The wind might actually be why that ball was overthrown a couple yards. But 3rd down and 11 nonetheless. Norris back to pass. He's being chased there by number 7. Norris runs out of bounds. He got a gain of a couple maybe. On the pursuit, though, was number 7, Brenton McKim, who almost got him by an ankle, but just missed him. Still 4th down. It looks like maybe it was a gain of nothing. So 4th and actually he might have lost some yards. It looks like he lost some yards. So maybe 4th and 13, 14. So back to punt. Kellyville's number 22. Nice booming punt with the wind. Luke Olson goes back to get it. I mean, it's going all the way in the end zone. That was a boom. That was an 80, 70, maybe 70-yard punt into the end zone. So it'll be the Knights' ball on the 20-yard line going the other way. We'll see who the Knights put back in here on offense. Last series they had, I believe, number 20 Holden Manchester as the quarterback. And it looks like that is the same. Number 48 is back there to run the ball. That is Jake Robison. So some fresh legs, some young guys maybe out there. Looks like number 1, Knox Nave. Number 50, Darius Marie. 54, Maddox Turner. 48 with the carry, gets tripped up. Short gain of maybe 3-4 yards, though. New fresh legs in. Number 16 comes in the game. That's Charlie Cook, wide receiver. 48 was on that last carry. Jake Robinson for the Knights. It's a quarterback keep by Manchester. And he's carrying some players with him for a first down. Wow. Great job turning the legs and not giving up on that for Holden Manchester. First down for the Knights. Nolan Matthews still in the line. I'm just going to read some of these players on the line that maybe you haven't heard me call before. 65. That's Will Mashmeyer. It's a handoff to 48. Breaks one tackle, and then he gets gang tackled there. Maybe a gain of 1 or 2, depending on where they put him. He kept turning his legs, and now they're going to call him back. It's a 1-yard gain. Again, that was Jake Robinson. So we got second down and 10 for the Knights. It's a handoff to Robinson again. He breaks one tackle and then gets gang tackled there. Third down, 6 yards to go. Jack Wall in there as a wide receiver. Gavin McElroy. Quarterback keeper, Holden. Another first down. Oh, it's a fumble. Let's see who gets it. It's a great play by Manchester. But he fumbles the ball at the end of the play. He ran for about 15 yards before he fumbled. It looks like Kellyville has the ball. We got an injured player on the field. And it is Kellyville ball there. Yeah, good play by Kellyville. Just rips it out of his hands. I think that is Manchester. That is actually the ball carrier. Is the one that might be down on the ground there. I couldn't tell what happened, but looks like maybe something with his back. It looks like he's holding his back. We got 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in this game. 51-0. The Knights are dominating this game over Kellyville. Kellyville's got the ball. They got the wind here. And I know they want to score badly, just get something on the board. The Knights have put a lot of their youngsters in, and so far they're doing a great job. A little mishap there with the fumble, but what a great run by Manchester. It was 3rd down and 10. He runs for 15 yards and then just gets the ball stripped. So here we go. We got Kellyville with the ball. Norris, quarterback. He's back to pass. He throws another bomb. Nice, pretty bomb. Number 11. Oh, my goodness. He caught it. What a catch by number 11. That is Miles, Justin Miles, with a deep bomb. From the 47-yard line down to the 15-yard line on one play. So that puts Kellyville in business. The 15-yard line, they got a 1st and 10. Quarterback scrambles to the right, and he just gets demolished by 2 defenders. Number 5 and number 14 for the Knights. That's Bennett Bell and Coleman Ridley. Haven't called his name. Coleman Ridley. Good for those guys. They pursued the quarterback hard, and he's not easy to get to. So that's much respect. Connor Norris, that quarterback, is a nifty runner, and he got sacked. So it's 2nd down now and 15, maybe 16. Norris back to pass. He's got an open guy, number 11 again, Justin Miles with the catch. Going to be short of the 1st down, but good throw, good catch. Looks like it's going to bring up a 3rd and maybe 8. Two minutes, 27 seconds left in this game. Norris back. He passes again to Justin Miles. And Miles catches it. He's down maybe at the 1 or 2 yard line. The defenders have given him all kinds of room. They're dropping about 12 yards back. And so that was just a real quick pop pass there. Very easy pitch and catch there. Number 6 for Kellyville. Gets a touchdown right up the middle. That is Ian Anderson, the senior running back. So Kellyville gets on the board. It's 6 for Kellyville, 51 for Crossings. Looks like Kellyville will go for the extra point. Try to get it to 7. It is 1:20. The clock's running. 1:18, 17, 16 left in this game. So not much to play for after this kick. It'll be a couple knees maybe, 1 or 2 knees, and this game will be over. Number 25 kicks the extra point for Kellyville, and it is good. 51-7. And it looks like they're just going to run this clock out, and this game's going to be over. I don't think they're going to stop the clock. So we will not have any more plays in this game. What a dominating game for the Knights tonight. They will play the first game of the playoffs next week. We'll find out after tonight, depending on other scores, who they play. But it's been a fantastic season so far for the Knights as they move into the playoffs. 8-2 overall, 5-2 in the district. It's been a pleasure to be with you tonight. We'll see you soon.